Hi, I'm Holly Hamilton for R&D Artcasts, and today we're going to be learning how to do your Photoshop color scheme assignment. So the first thing you're going to want to do is find a high-quality image from online. For this project, you need to choose a photo that's copyright-free, and the easiest way to do this is search on Creative Commons. If you're not quite sure how to do that, click the link right here. I've already chosen my photo, so I'm going to go ahead to the next step. I'm going to open Photoshop and create a new file. When this window comes up, I'm going to name my document my last name and then color scheme assignment. And my dimensions are going to be 11 by 17 inches. My resolution is going to be 300 and my color mode will be CMYK. When you're ready, just click OK. So now we have our artboard. The first thing we're going to do is place our photo that we originally found online. And to do this, we'll click File and then Place. This size is a little bit large, so we're going to resize our photo. And to do this, all we have to do is press Shift and then drag our photo in. And when we're done, click Enter. We need to duplicate this photo 3 times, but we want it to be evenly spaced across the artboard. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to View and click Rulers. And this sets up a little ruler at the top and on the side. Now we can split the page in 4 by clicking on the ruler and dragging down. So you should drag your guide about halfway. And we'll do this for the horizontal and the vertical axes. If you make a mistake, that's all right, because you can just click on the guide and fix it. So once you're happy with your guides, you're going to resize your photo to fit them. And you're going to do this by clicking Edit and Free Transform. So shift click and resize your photo. If your photo overlaps the guides a little bit, that's all right as well. When you're done, just click Enter. Now we want copies of these, so what we're going to do is we're going to rasterize our layer. And to do this, you right-click or control-click and then click Rasterize Layer. And then we're going to right-click or control-click again and say Duplicate Layer. And we're going to do this 3 times. Duplicate Layer, OK. Duplicate Layer, OK. So now we have a bunch of copies of the same image. We're just going to place these in our selections. You can switch the order of your layers if you want certain photos to be above the other ones. And you can also crop the edges of it. The guides are helpful for this because they can show you where you need to crop. This seems alright to me, so I'm just going to stay with this. You want to organize your files, so what we're going to do is rename each layer. So this one is on the top right, so I'm going to name it top right. Same with this one on the left, it's bottom left. This just helps us remember what each layer is. So once you've done that, you're going to play around with some effects. So the ones that you've done before, image adjustments, and something new is filters. And you can just try these out to see if you like them or whatever. I've already done this, so I'm going to go over to this file that I've already done. And so see, I've adjusted the colors on each thing, and each one is a little bit different. Now the second part of this project is you're going to add certain things in from online. These also have to come from Creative Commons. For each photo, you're going to have to adjust the color scheme and then add 3 additional things. For this first one, I've added galaxies to the eyes, little stars, and a moon. Your overall art project can be, it can have an overall theme. So this one's going to have a theme of space. But you can also do things like humor, you could do flowers, you could do any. Once you have all of these things, you're going to need to organize them. So what you'll do is create a folder. Folders are sort of like layers, but they're just a way of organizing your layers. So I've already created a folder for each one of these pieces of the artboard. But I just have to drag my photos into them. And I'm going to name each folder corresponding to the spot on the artboard that my photos are. So this one here, my photo is named bottom right, and my folder will also be named bottom right. And then I can turn on and off my folders once the layers are dropped into them. So see, it's showing and now it's not. And you can play around with this and do what you'd like, but as long as you add 3 extra photos to each color scheme, then you should be okay. And that's it. Thanks for watching R&D Artcasts.